Tonight on Lazyboys Night, we got a very special crappy question.
Oh, from the crappy
That's right.
mystery.
Now, this is not the actual question, but does Disney hate women?
Oh, good question.
Well, let's find out.
Watch this little intro. You'll love this song, and you'll love the two guys that you can see there too.
They're
See you
very
soon.
handsome.
Yeah, they are. See you soon.
Two guys talking, saying anything, nothing new to say, talking anyway. Start yammering, can't hear a thing, nothing I can do. So let's have one more brew. One more brew. Let's have one more brew. One more brew. Stop talking, try listening, try anything, try whistling. There you go again, saying anything, nothing I can do. So let's have one more brew. One more brew. Let's have one more brew. One more brew.
What are you doing?
Turtle. Okay, start.
Go.
Okay, go. Go.
That's dude.
That's dude.
And welcome to Lazy Boys Night.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now, we have...
It's like one of the worst movies ever, but it's still did I just say that?
Yes, you did. Dude's
Thank
referring,
you.
of course, to the Dana Carvey movie that killed his career. What are we drinking? And there was debate about this. We're not sure if Dude messed up or not. It's Calypso IPA from Perth Brewery. Did we have this one already?
Have we had this one?
I don't remember. We've had so many through the last 3 years.
No, it's not too. There's so many.
So many.
Okay,
I didn't say too many. No, there's no such thing as too many.
Oh.
We've had so many. Dude, come on.
Whew.
If we've had this one before, we apologize. It's bound to happen at one point in 3 years. You might accidentally pick up a can you've had before. But it does look like a pretty... I don't remember the can, though, but the name sounds familiar. Maybe it's because there's a Calypso water park.
Water park just outside the Hollywood Hills.
That's right. There's the Calypso water park, which is a lot of fun, by the way.
It
All
is.
right. Well, let's find out. It's, by the way, yeah, Calypso IPA, Perth Brewery.
So it's
Smells
just
good.
Is it just an IPA? Because we usually have
It smells a little
mixture
citrusy.
of-
It smells a little citrusy.
really okay.
Well, it's summer,
Okay,
right?
let's-
All the citrusy beers.
Let's do this respectfully. Look into my eyes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You don't like it?
What's that aftertaste?
It's a light citrus. Very mild. It's just a hint of citrus.
But it's not in my mouth. It's in my throat. That's weird. Did you get
Right?
that?
Not my throat. I get it in the back of the mouth.
Well, that's okay. It's like way back
Yeah.
tongue.
But there's
So
there's
my initial swig is different than when I.
Oh, okay. Try this. Hmm? Look at us. We're like wine
Beer snob.
snobs. Beer dégustateur.
There's a lot of stuff happening in this thing.
It's a good beer. I like it.
I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm freaking. My mouth is confused right now. There's so much going on.
It's a Calypso. Ooh.
Is that what
Play
Calypso
some-
means?
Play some Calypso music so he can be all partied out with his beer. Ooh.
What's the definition of calypso?
I think it's a style of music.
Was it all it is?
I think so. I don't know.
Is that
It's
style
a
of
water
music
park.
confusing?
Ah, that's right. Anyways,
I'm not
enjoying
saying
it.
I'm enjoying it or
Thank you,
not.
Berth. I like it. I think you're spending way too much time on this.
Yeah, I think I am. Okay.
All right.
Enough of this beer
Ah,
thing.
enough.
I don't watch a show for the freaking beers you guys drink.
I just drink the beers while I watch the show. Speaking of which,
did you get your drink?
yes, they did.
Did
they know.
How do you know?
Because they know by now. We've been on the air for 3 years. They know
Did
you
you?
get your drink and you crack open the
did?
can when we do and you pour when
Okay.
we do at the beginning.
So
And
you
if you
have-
don't do that, you do that now.
Notice how I switched to drink because dude told me to stop saying beverages.
Beverages?
So I'm not saying beverages anymore.
You just did.
That's sure I did.
So what's on the agenda tonight, dude?
Well, we are Therapy Thursday,
Yes.
and we should be decompressing from our week
We should.
before we head into Friday. And I think the best way, if it's not going to be a challenge, I think maybe thinking a crappy bowl of mystery. What a world! What a world!
All right, grab the bowl. What a build-up, huh? Now they're all like, "Oh, really? All that?"
That's all it is. It's a freaking
they
crappy
were like
bowl of
expecting
mystery.
some kind of dude dare from hell or something. No. All right,
You
read.
do realize, folks, that these questions come from you.
That's
from
right.
The viewers. If you want to add on to it,
Send them right here.
right?
Yeah.
So this, you know where to send it. Some of them are just.
I think that was
I
a
guess
gift.
that's
There
the
you go.
one. Holy jeez. It just popped up. So these questions are from you. We have no idea what's on here right now. And it can be topical, what's going on right now in the world, or it can be just a question that you randomly have, or you're testing us and see if we're able to or want to talk about the subject that's contained within this paper.
Because sometimes we get some doozies.
Sometimes we
All
get
right,
some
what
doozies.
is this one?
Do I need glasses? Oh, I don't need glasses.
Yay! Oh, it's not a long one. I'm so disappointed. You always get the long ones.
Yeah, but this is one I okay. No, wait. Sorry.
Is it a hard one?
No, it's not.
Name of your sex tape.
Okay.
Ah!
Well played.
Thank you.
Ah, name your sex tape.
Oh!
Okay, so folks, we're in the summer season right now. We want to have fun. It was a long winter for us. Really, like, exaggerated. Like a 3-hour movie that shouldn't be 3 hours long.
Yeah, it wasn't particularly cold, but it started early, it ended late,
So-
with some weird spurts of spring in February for some
Because
reason.
of that long winter, we ended up having a lot of serious discussions that we.
Is this a serious question?
It is a serious
Well,
question.
let's answer it fun anyways.
Okay, let's have fun with it.
Let's have fun with a serious question.
So it is
All
a
right.
serious question. Let's see if we can have fun with this. Why does Disney hate women and mothers so much? And it's from Paul in Sudbury, Ontario, Canada.
All right, I actually know the
Why
real
does
answer.
Disney hate women and mothers so much?
I know the real answer to this, but then we're going to have the fun answer too. You want to know the real answer?
What is the real
They
answer?
don't hate women, but you do see that most of the Disney characters don't have a mother figure. It's always the evil stepmother and all this, because Walt Disney in real life lost his mother when he was very, very young.
Shut up.
This
For
is
real?
true. For real. So what
I
happened
did
is,
not know that.
to relate to the characters, Bambi lost its mom.
Yeah, I
Cinderella
got all
lost
of
her
them.
mom. She got the evil stepmother instead. But
Belle, like I just name them all.
This is why the mothers are not present, because Walt Disney,
Ariel, like every
Yeah.
one of them doesn't have a mom.
because Walt Disney did not have a mom. His mom passed when he was very young.
So what? Through his characters, you want to find out?
I think it was a way to relate to them, or have them relate to. He understood their pain, and it was a way to make them
That's
more
crazy.
accessible. So that's the serious answer.
But it's not as bad as I thought it would
No.
be. Like for me, it's like why they hate women.
They don't hate
Okay.
women. It's just it's a mom thing.
Well,
because
the hate the women thing, I know where that question's coming from.
Ah, come on, they love women now. Stick a chick in it, make her gay.
Put a chick in it, make her gay.
Yeah, I can see it now.
That's like the tagline for Lazyboys Night 2024. Put a chick in it and make her gay.
Ah, yeah. So the whole thing is, I think, where that's coming from, and we're not going too deep into this, but from my perspective, what that is, and we can joke around with this, is the fact that
Yes, we will.
the fact that Disney, for some reason, thinks that how they can represent a strong female is to take a male role and just put a female in that costume. And I'm like, that's not a strong female role. And I think that's what that means, is like, why do they hate women where they can't actually write for women? And Disney, you need to work on it. That obviously some people
All right.
are having issues with
I'm going to
it.
play the devil's advocate here. Did you see the movie? It came out like 1 or 2 years ago, and this is during the height of the pandemic, so it was
Yeah.
a straight to Disney Plus release
Yeah.
or something. Turning Red.
I have never heard of that.
Okay.
I don't
first
even
of all,
know what that is.
First of all, it's an animated film.
What
It's
is it
CG.
called?
Turning Red.
Turning Red.
Yeah, it's CG. It's actually set in Toronto.
What?
Yeah, it's set in Toronto, and it's about this young Asian girl who, her family has this weird thing, but when she hits puberty, she can actually turn into a giant red panda. But it's a metaphor for having her period.
Ah, what? Ah, what? This was on Disney Plus?
Yeah, it's a metaphor for having her period, which is not sticking a guy in a girl's body.
No.
It's dealing with women problems.
Wow.
It's about a young girl who's going through puberty, having her period, and growing up and having to deal with family that doesn't understand and doesn't want to let her grow up and become a woman.
That's an issue, the fact that I've never heard of it. That's what I mean.
But again, it wasn't released in theaters. It was during the pandemic, so it was just, if you weren't watching...
Have you heard of this movie? I haven't.
If you weren't watching CG animated films on Disney Plus, it wouldn't show up on your recommended, because you weren't the demographic.
Yeah, but they should.
Well, it was pandemic height. What do you want to do? But yeah,
that's
wild. So the whole movie is a metaphor for having her first period, literally turning red. But it's set in Toronto, which is kind of fun. But
so Disney, the whole, the whole on the female part is that there once upon a time. That's what I wanted to say. The lead up was weird. The lead up was lead up.
You've had too many beers, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
Calypso!
No such thing as too many beers. But the whole thing is, once upon a time, being a princess was a good thing. Girls wanted to dress up as princesses. They wanted to have that life. They had something to aspire to. It was just fun. It was kind of complete fantasy. As much as guys want to be superheroes. So we wanted to be Superman. We wanted to be able to turn into Hulk. We wanted to be able to be Spider-Man. All this fun stuff. So at one point, Disney bought all of these IPAs, intellectual properties like Star Wars.
Not IPAs. IPAs is a beer.
Oh,
we're drinking IPAs.
We're drinking IPAs.
IPs, intellectual properties.
So they were drinking all these IPAs when they bought these IPs.
There you go.
See? Segue. And it's almost like Disney at one point got way too much, had no idea what to do with it, didn't want to continue on the same road, but because it's almost like they were off tilt, they didn't know what
They put a chick in it and made her gay.
Exactly. And that was their answer to everything. It's like, okay, we can do this. So since people don't want the princess anymore, and it's not a good thing to be a princess anymore, because I'm just saying that I think at some point there was a transition that happened, because prior to that it was classic Disney.
The princesses are still popular, but they became girl boss princesses. I mean, let's be honest. You have to be living under a rock if you've never seen Frozen. All right, and Elsa and Anna they're girl bosses.
Yeah, they are.
Okay. And if you've seen Moana, girl boss.
Yeah.
Brave, which was a Pixar film technically, but it's still Disney.
Yeah.
Girl boss.
Yeah.
You look at all these new films coming out. There are no guy leads anymore. They're all girls, but they're all, like you said, they're heroes. They kick butt. They do the thing. And whether it's really a guy in a dress is another question. But
Disney decided to approach the whole female issue with them being victims.
But I think that's a cultural thing. I don't think that's just a Disney thing.
No. Yeah, but Disney always... Okay, Disney is family entertainment. They for what, 100 years now, they've owned everything. Let's call it whatever. Dude, put down. He's saying no. Whatever amount of time Disney's been.
Actually, it's pretty close to. I'm
calling it pretty damn close to 100 years.
You know what? You're right, because this year they released Wish, and Wish was there's a little metaphor in there. Her dad turns 100, or her grandfather or something, and he's actually a representation of Walt Disney himself, wanting to inspire the world. But there's this whole thing happening, and it's actually the 100th anniversary.
Snow White?
It's the 100th anniversry of Disney, but I don't know if that means Walt Disney would be 100 years old, or if it's the studios that are 100 years.
The first real,
I'm not sure.
Full animated movie.
I think it was later than 1924. It was probably in the 1930s.
Maybe, who knows?
Anyways,
it's already responded to.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that people complained about the whole princess thing, and so it said, okay, we'll address the princess thing, but in this whole equation, they forgot that guys, young men, little boys, were looking at the sword and the stone and wanting to be the hero. Guys want to be the hero. That's how we're built. That's how we're constructed. That's in their DNA. So they never addressed, okay, we're gonna, all these women, you're not princesses anymore. You can be tough, strong. You can do exactly like guys. You can beat up guys. You know, what are young men supposed to watch now? Because Disney before, a lot of it,
This is
was
getting serious, dude.
yeah, but the whole thing was that, right? So the whole Disney thing, to me, right now, you know what, folks? If there's any more questions in the Crappy Bowl about Disney, we're not going to address it. We're going to address it next winter.
When it's time to be serious again. For now,
for Disney, I don't want to talk Disney for the rest of the summer. I want to have a good time. We're here for a good time, not a long time. I don't want to talk Disney.
All right.
I'm
So-
Disney. I have Disney.
Let's go back to the historical answer. Walt Disney's mother, he didn't have a mother figure in his life, so his
early
characters
Disney,
didn't have
I
them.
get that. I didn't
Yeah.
even know that. That's super interesting. Yeah,
The more
awesome.
you know. Do. You know what else you should know?
What?
You should subscribe and
Do
then like
that.
and cheer.
The farm.
I said like and cheer. Like and share. You can
What did
cheer
you
too if
say?
you want. Like and cheer.
You can cheer.
You can cheer. Or like and share. If I could turn back time.
If I could turn back time.
All right.
Anyways,
Thanks for watching, all you viewers.
See you next
all you
Thursday.
subscribers. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Cheers.
when you wish upon a beer.
Shut up! I'm drinking.